Yeah, what happens to that?
We were hoping that the fans would take over.
Well, the idea was that we're going to
that's not
shuffle them up so it wasn't as much work for all of us, but it only takes a few of us not wanting to do it to...
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. And then now we're working on music videos, so we want to definitely hype an upcoming show in San Diego up with some videos, kind of like what we did last year. So we'll probably do something for that, but doing a video every day is tough, and so is every week. Especially when when we don't have anything to talk about. When we can't talk about anything, which is pretty much what we...
It was not necessarily a lot of work, but for me personally, it was a learning experience for video editing, and I feel like it could definitely always return to it if we have some big announcements, but it was definitely more of a learning experience for me, learning how to work with video editing.
You should do like a podcast, because it's easier. You don't have any video.
That sounds like a pain in the butt.
Well, we definitely want to do more live streams.
Why would we film something and then cut the video out later?
We definitely want to do like another album release for the live streams, and hopefully we can get some more live streams when any of us are interested in doing those. But yeah, the SPG updates definitely are not a consistent thing anymore. They were interesting. It definitely kept content on our YouTube channel. But
yeah.
I guess we're only 3 people. I guess we can only do so much.
We get bored easily.
We're
That's why we're in this band.
We're the ones doing the videos, so.
There's no excuse. Thank you for asking, and I'm so sorry.
We really dropped the ball on this one.
We hope you stick with us.
No more updates, just staying the same.
Okay, so in the spirit of the season, what are your favorite scary movies and why?
Ooh. Scary movies. I'm not a fan of horror myself, but I like Cabin in the Woods if I had to pick like a creepy movie. Because it's so campy. It's more of a parody, I suppose.
Weren't we just talking about this? No? No, someone else was? Yeah. I really like scary movies. I don't like a lot of stuff too. So, gosh, there's a movie that most of you probably can't watch. It's called Antichrist. It's a really harsh movie about depression and all kinds of messed up stuff that I really like and enjoy and like thinking about, but I don't recommend it for anyone. Yeah, and I also like, there's this, gosh, no one knows. It's called The Host. It's a Korean movie, and it's a movie monster movie, and I love that. It's my favorite movie. I know it's weird. I don't know. I could talk a whole panel about that movie. Anyways, those are 2 that come to mind.
I was a big fan of John Carpenter's The Thing. I watched that a lot. And then I guess other second scary movie would be like Cars. It's pretty terrifying. I mean, I've thought about it, and it's just, they ate the humans. The humans became the fuel. I think it's a sequel to The Matrix.
I don't have a favorite one, I just have some that are in my recent memory that I watched a while back. Dead Snow is a fun 2 movies, but they're really, comedies as well as comedies as well as horror. I watched one a while back called The Babadook. And there was another one that was called, what was it, Oculus? That was alright. I thought it was just kind of... But those are just the ones that are in my recent memory.
78 on Rotten Tomatoes.
And what about the Peniacs?
Generally, I'm not a fan of horror or scary movies, but since I saw a lot of rave reviews about it, I decided to check out The Babadook, and I was really impressed. As a film fan, I would definitely check it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Babadook too, but I saw It Follows too. That was really good.
Question. Very good question. We like it. Most of us like scary movies. Yes.
Okay, so I know you guys did the whole What's Your Malfunction thing where fans would submit videos. I don't know where that went, but I have another question slightly related to it. What's the next project that you guys have that directly involves the fans?
That's the Stephen Gray Foundation where all the fans send me $1. I get my personal thumbs up. You won't be able to see it. I'm just going to do it when I get $1. It's mostly to myself.
Yeah, that malfunction thing was a great idea, and we got really close to doing it. But I think other things just took priority. SteamWorld Heist and Vice Quadrant. It was just like, let's hold off on it. And now the videos are irrelevant. But if we actually got around to using them, most of you have changed, and it's like. But the song they were for still exists, so maybe that'll be on album 5.
Well, we got a spine, I seen a Hatchworth, and there's a rabbit, and maybe you guys want to play a show tomorrow? We can be the fans, we can watch you guys, maybe give you notes at the end. That'd be great for, no, don't do that.
Yeah, I know, we like to get our fans involved, and I thought it was a really good idea. It was just very hard to orchestrate, and I don't know.
As far as something else, yeah, I guess we don't have anything planned yet.
Yeah.
Just,
How do we use you guys? Is there a way that we can squeeze all?
I mean, we do things every week. We do the fan art Fridays and stuff like that. Where, but we don't have anything other than those interactions on the social streams.
We are working
to get people in.
with a fan on a project that we can't talk
But that's
about.
one person.
Yes.
It would be cool, like, cause yeah, it would be great to think of the music videos we can make with a whole crowd of fan bots, you know, like. But that takes a lot of effort.
Yeah. We have a hard enough time working together, so it's hard to even think about working.
You guys gotta like sign an NDA or something. I don't know.
know.
It's just like, just stay at home. Let's not do anything.
That's a good question, though.
So nothing, basically. We have nothing for you to do. No, I'm just kidding.
So, David, you do most of the mixing on the albums, right?
Yeah, I guess I would say I do the final mix of it all to get it sounding consistent and all that.
In my off time, I record and mix my own music, but whenever I get around to my vocals, I get a little weird out hearing my own voice.
Oh yeah, we talked about this a little
Yeah.
bit.
Do you have any suggestions about getting over that? It's different from doing somebody else's vocals.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. It's just what we were talking about. But yeah, I would say over the years of doing it, you kind of learn to tune yourself out. It's still tough though, because you don't know everything sounds crap when it's your own voice. You're like, and sometimes it does sound crap, and sometimes it's not crap. It's really a matter of opinion to everyone else anyways.
I think you kind of have to step back and realize that it's not, you do what you can do, but it's not up to you whether or not you like your voice or not. You just have to put it out there.
That's a good, yeah. Because some people like it and some people won't. Even if you have like a take where you're like, that's the best take I've ever done, some people are like, meh. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.